So, quick message to everyone. This is going to just be a promo leading into the Monday Night Raw after the Royal Rumble show. So that just gives you a time block. This is just going to be a promo video that I'm going to do. So, here we go. Hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm going to get into character. I'm going to be doing 3 voices: Triple H, Matt King, and the commentator. Just so you know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, kicking off. Before Monday Night Raw takes place, we have the leader of the Mad Army and the winner of the Season 5 Royal Rumble, Matt King, making his way to the ring here tonight, as he now has the right to challenge a world champion, and there he is at the grandest stage of them all in the main event. He is a representative of Monday Night Raw, but he could choose either the WWE or the Universal Champion. So there is a lot of pressure on his shoulders to make sure that this happens clean as a whistle. As here he is kicking off the match, or at least the show here for Monday Night Raw. Preparing to make a speech. We will have to hear what he has to say as he grabs a microphone. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get started with Monday Night Raw. It is official. We are on the road to WrestleMania. And to be honest, now I can see why the winners of the Royal Rumble can just feel great. You can just kick back and relax. And now you have the power to choose who you want to face. Man, it feels good. You know, I've been here on Monday Night Raw for half of Season 1, all of Season 2, Season 4, and Season 5. Let me tell you something, I've been up and down on the scale of success, from a giant losing streak that lasted 65 episodes, or at least got 2 wins in that time, but still. And I've been a 2-time WWE champion. And now, it is almost as if fate has given me this chance. Perhaps a one last hurrah to main event one more WrestleMania. Maybe. Just maybe. Fate picked me to win. One last time. One last hurrah for all of you. And you know, I'd rather not have this season be my last. I'd rather go out on my own terms, fight a young guy, and possibly Season 6 to go out. But here we are. My options are Samoa Joe, the new WWE Champion, or Cole Lee, the new Universal Champion. And to be honest, I can't make a choice between these two. I don't know. I can point at the sign up on the top of this arena all day long and talk about how I'm main eventing WrestleMania against one of these two guys. But to me, the main event of WrestleMania is just a spot. It's all for show. Because to be honest, someone else can steal the show under that match. It is an opportunity for everyone else to prove why they deserve the main event of WrestleMania. I can't help but feel guilty that I won it. Because there are plenty of guys who are younger than me and have been in here a lot less time than me that should have this spot. Which is why it is even harder for me to make this decision. Because say I choose Joe, I add my name to all those other people, and I give guys like Claspar, Kevin Draco, Blake Daniels a main event spot. Two of those guys have been looking for it for a long time. Blake Daniels just main evented the last one. Meanwhile, if I choose Cole Lee, he finally gets the main event he wanted. On a big stage, one-on-one against someone. On the grandest stage of them all. It's a tough choice. A choice that I can't make yet. And for me, I want to wait till after Elimination Chamber. Because for me, that choice is almost impossible. For me, I want to think about it. And for me, I think that this should not be taken Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, it's the game. It's the chairman of WWE, Triple H, making his way to the ring. The COO of the company is in the building. He's got something to say. As he makes his way to the ring, he is a former Universal Champion and is the acting chairman of the WWE. Nothing goes past him in this company, as we are going to have to see what he has to say as he makes his way into the ring, grabbing a microphone. Well, let's find out what the game has to say. How long have you been doing this, Matt? Let me ask you a serious question. It's a serious question, and I appreciate if you answer. Since the beginning? Exactly. Since the beginning. All 5 seasons. Now, I'll give you this. I'll give you to the end of the night at Elimination Chamber to make a decision, because you know just as well as I do, business must go. Because in 4 episodes, the Elimination Chamber will happen, and we need posters, match cards, everything printed to hype our main event and the rest of the show. Now, what I will tell you and what I will advise you upon is that this decision should not be taken lightly. See, you've been doing this a long time, and what I've noticed over time is that your ability to succeed has slowly been degrading. And you know, just as well as I do, business moves on. And maybe it's time that you move on from the ring. Maybe that doesn't suit you. Maybe that's not possible. Like you said, you want to go out your own way, put over a young guy. Maybe not this season. Maybe this season it's your last hurrah to pursue the world title. The last big one for the leader of the Mad Army. Before you decide to put over whoever you want. But keep in mind, the guys before you who have stood by you from the beginning, the original pillars, Mr. Samuel, Tyler Wolf, guys like Harvey, have already retired and have moved on to more executive roles, like Tyler Wolf and Mr. Samuel becoming GMs. Mr. Samuel focusing on building the future, while Tyler Wolf managing the now, the present. And I'm not trying to call you old, but you're certainly becoming a relic, clinging on to nostalgia. These people might not like it, what I have to say. Maybe they do. But you have to learn that soon you will have to move on. Because right now, you've been a failure. Ever since you lost that WWE title to Mr. Samuel, you've lost a part of yourself, and it has slowly become apparent that that affected you and your confidence to be a world champion. You concern yourself with nursing your knee instead of focusing on what needs to be done. What needs to be done is you becoming the man one last time. That is your focus, because it is the singular focus that you need to have for this WrestleMania if you hope to keep your career alive. My career alive? Whoa. Hunter, what are you trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, if you won't move on, you'll force my hand. See, your friends, Mr. Samuel, Tyler Wolf, there's also whispers in the locker room all around you that you can't do it anymore, that the 5-star bout machine is washed up, that even though he can put on good fights, he can never win a good match that he puts on, that you're a failure, that no one in this crowd wants you to succeed anymore. No one wants you to be a champion again. And to be honest, as much as I'd like to see you as a champion again, I don't see it happening. It's a vote of no confidence from me. I don't see you being a world champion again. You failed one too many times. You're 1-3 at WrestleMania. You haven't won at WrestleMania since season 1, when you were last in the main event. Hunter, listen. I can still do it. I won the Royal Rumble is one thing. You entered number 30 and just chucked out 3 guys in 2 minutes. Congratulations. You won a match. But you're still a failure. I'm not trying to play the heel in this game, but I'm going to make this clear to you. No matter who you pick at WrestleMania, come Elimination Chamber, your pick could be your last opponent ever. Because if you lose in your world title match at WrestleMania, you'll be forced to retire for good. Do I make myself clear? What's the problem? You don't like the fact that an old guy is main eventing WrestleMania? No, see, that's exactly the problem. Look at the future. You talked about putting over someone. Maybe it's time you step aside for the hungrier men like Jeff Sanders, Max Webb, and the future who's coming up, Ross Young, Alex Carter, Braden McLaughlin, even the Undisputed Era, Velveteen Dream, Ricochet, this new guy Sante. All these guys are bringing in this ruthless aggression while you continue to fade. Luckily, guys like Jamie, Blake Daniels, Kevin Draco, and Claspar maintain that cutting edge. You, Armstrong, you both are the dying breed. Colts managed to adapt, while you and Armstrong have slowly faded to darkness. So at this WrestleMania, your career is on the line. You either step up or step aside. And as far as Mr. Streak goes, Armstrong, if your streak dies at this WrestleMania, so does your career. Now, as a friend of you, I hope you win. But I'd also like to not see you end up in a wheelchair with that busted knee. With a busted knee. I'd rather see you as an executive helping build the future. So choose wisely at WrestleMania and bring your A game, because you're going to need it. Sorry to bring you bad news. Oh, by the way, you will be in a match tonight, as well as going to SmackDown on the SmackDown episode. Now, I will reveal later on in the night when the show happens what the matches will be, but get ready and best of luck. Now play my music. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. The game. Making sure that it is clear that the winner of the Royal Rumble, Matt King's career, will be on the line no matter who he chooses at WrestleMania. In his words, step up or step aside. The decision and the stakes couldn't be higher as we head into Monday Night Raw. Now, I do hope you all enjoyed this video. That is it for the promo. Kind of a weird, different one. I usually do it in the ring, and I usually live stream it on the PS4. I decided to do it differently, and I hope that you guys at least like this version of just kind of listening to it. But there wasn't going to be any conflict, so I decided I'll try to do it in this kind of format. And sorry if the voices sound similar at all, but hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel, of course, if you choose. I hope you all are excited. Leave your thoughts down below, of course, please. I'd love to hear what you think of this whole promo, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you think I could use work on it, and what your thoughts are about Matt King having his career put on the line. And, of course, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, of course, if you wish. And as always, suit up, Matt Army. I will see you all on Monday Night Raw.